Good morning, students. Very soon I'm going to start the second lesson from your book Beehive. Alright. Now, the name of the lesson is Sound of Music. Yes. Now, part 1. Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. Means this is a narration. This is a life story of a bio sketch of Evelyn Glennie. Who was she? She was an handicap. वो handicap थी. वो सुन नहीं सकती थी. Yes, she was, you can say, she was totally deaf. Though she couldn't hear, then but still she could listen to the sound without hearing it. वो साउंड को सुन पाती थी, उस साउंड को महसूस कर पाती थी with the other parts of her organs without hearing it with her ears. She was a famous musician. God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her book. Yes, children, He has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. Now, over here, the narrator is trying to tell us that God has taken from Evelyn her hearing capacity. She is deaf, but still He had given her something extraordinary which we are not having. What? That is that she can hear to any music, any sound by feeling it. Alright, that means her other sense organs are very active, though she is not having her ears to listen. Now, Evelyn Glennie is a multi-percussionist. She can play about 1000 instruments with perfection. एक साथ this Evelyn Glennie could play 1000 instruments perfection के साथ. She listens to sound without hearing it. She fought against a physical disability and became a source of inspiration for thousands of disabled persons. She was profoundly deaf. She was 11 years old when it was discovered that she had the hearing disability. That doesn't mean that Evelyn by birth was deaf. When she came to her age of 11 years, she stopped hearing. She wanted to pursue her career in music, but her teachers discouraged her. वो अपनी कैरियर म्यूज़िक में बनाना चाहती थी, लेकिन उनके टीचर्स उसको डिस्करेज करते थे. It was Ron Forbes who recognized her potential and supported her in achieving her goal. Ron Forbes recognized कि उनके पास क्या skill थी, क्या potential थी, so he only supported her in achieving her goal of learning music and of making a career in music. Now, let us start the lesson, children. Rush hour crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl, looking younger than her 17 years, was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. Now, what is the situation of the story? The situation of the story is an underground railway platform. Naturally, rush hour, all the people or the passengers are going here and there for their to their place of work. इसी भीड़ में, इसी एक अंडरग्राउंड रेलवे प्लेटफॉर्म में एक स्लाइट गर्ल जो बहुत यंग दिख रही थी than her age, because she was 17 years, but she was looking very nervous, she was looking very excited as she had felt the vibration of the approaching train. क्योंकि जो ट्रेन आ रही थी प्लेटफॉर्म में, उस ट्रेन की जो वाइब्रेशन थी वो 17 years old girl have already felt it. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music. ये उसकी फर्स्ट डे थी एट द प्रेस्टिजियस रॉयल एकेडमी ऑफ म्यूजिक इन लंडन एंड डॉन्टिंग इनफ फॉर एनी टीनेजर फ्रेश फॉर अ स्कॉटिश फार्म। नेचुरली वो एक टीनेजर थी फ्रॉम अ स्कॉटिश फार्म, तो एक स्कॉटिश फार्म टीनेजर के लिए इस एकेडमी ऑफ म्यूज़िक वो लंदन में, ऑलराइट, वहाँ पे उस म्यूज़िक एकेडमी में जाना बहुत एक्साइटमेंट वाली बात थी for this girl. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. But ये तो excitement उस teenager के साथ था ही of going to a city like London, attending the Academy of Music in London. But apart from it, why she was one more challenge that she was facing, that was she was very profoundly deaf, totally deaf. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing has been gradual. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. Now Evelyn Glennie's की जो ये disability थी, that she was deaf, she couldn't hear, ये by birth नहीं थी, धीरे धीरे उसकी ear जो है उसमें problem आने लगी थी. Gradually she became deaf. एक बार her mother was the first person in her family to notice that something was wrong with Evelyn जब Evelyn 8 years old की ही थी. तो Evelyn was waiting to play the piano, वो piano के पास खड़ी थी, she was waiting to play it. They were calling her name, they called her name and she didn't move. सब उसको बुला रहे थे but she didn't move because she had stopped hearing. I suddenly realized she hadn't heard. तो मदर को रियलाइजेशन हुआ कि वो सुनी नहीं. Says Isabel Glennie. So who was Isabel Glennie? Isabel Glennie was Evelyn's mother. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her headmistress urged her parents. Now, for quite बहुत समय तक Evelyn ये छुपाने की, कंसील मतलब किसी चीज़ को हाइड करना, सीक्रेट रखना, ये छुपाने की कोशिश कर रही थी कि वो धीरे धीरे डेफ हो रही है अपने फ्रेंड्स से, अपने टीचर्स से. बट बाय द टाइम शी वॉज 11, बट वो जब 11 ईयर्स की हुई, हर मार्क्स हैड डिटोरिएटेड एंड हर एडमिटेड अर्ज, उसकी मार्क्स धीरे धीरे, मार्क्स मतलब उसके जो क्लास टेस्ट के परफॉर्मेंस थी उस पर बेसिस जो मार्क्स मिलते हैं स्टूडेंट्स को गोइंग टू अ स्कूल, तो उनके मार्क्स धीरे धीरे कम हो रहे थे, डिटोरिएट मतलब इट वॉज डिक्रीजिंग. सो नेचुरली द हेड मिस्ट्रेस urged her parents, forced her parents to take her to a specialist. Alright children, it was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired. तो जब head mistress ने इवलिन के पेरेंट्स को फोर्स किया कि वो इवलिन को स्पेशलिस्ट के पास ले जाए, तब सबको पता चला, it was discovered that her hearing was severely impaired and the result of gradual nerve damage. और वो क्यों नहीं सुन पा रही थी? क्योंकि gradually उसके nerves जो है डैमेज हो रहे थे. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to school for the deaf. तो इवलिन के पेरेंट्स को एडवाइस किया गया कि वो अब impaired हो रही है, she can't hear anymore, she had become deaf, so they should make her wear hearing aids, मतलब वो इवलिन को hearing aids पहनाए, and that Evelyn should go to a school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. Naturally सब कुछ, ये पूरी नेचर, एनवायरनमेंट अराउंड इवलिन की पूरी लाइफ ब्लैक नज़र आने लगी. शी वॉज वेरी डिप्रेस्ड. एज शी सेज दैट एवरीथिंग सडनली लुक्ड black, says Evelyn. Now, but Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. So Evelyn ऐसी गर्ल में से नहीं थी जो easily हार मान जाए, है ना, अपनी स्ट्रगल एंड स्ट्राइव से जो लाइफ में आती है सबकी. तो Evelyn was not that type of child. She was very determined. Alright, so she was determined what? To lead a normal life like other girls. वो भी determined थी कि वो भी नॉर्मल लाइफ जिएगी और अपनी जो इंटरेस्ट है म्यूज़िक के प्रति वो उसको नहीं छोड़ेगी. शी विल कंटिन्यू परस्यू मी, शी विल कंटिन्यू. वन डे शी noticed a girl playing a xylophone. and decided that she wanted to play it too. एक दिन one day she noticed a girl and that girl was playing a xylophone. So even Evelyn decided to play that particular musical instrument. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. So her teachers discouraged her to play what? Xylophone. लेकिन yes, but the percussionist Ron Forbes spotted Evelyn's skill, her potential. Now he began by tuning two large drums to different notes. So he started testing Evelyn. He started music by tuning two large drums. मतलब दो large drums को अलग अलग notes में वो बजाने लगे. Don't listen through your ears, he would say. Always what he would tell Evelyn कि अपने कानों से सुनने की कोशिश मत करो. Try to sense it some other way. जो म्यूजिक सुनाई दे रही है वो कानों से न सुनकर, बिकॉज शी वॉज डेफ, शी शुड ट्राई टू कैच द वाइब्रेशन ऑफ द म्यूजिक, मीन्स टू सेंस इट किसी और ऑर्गन्स, उसके बॉडी के किसी और ऑर्गन्स से. सेज Evelyn. Suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. Suddenly जब Evelyn followed the famous percussionist Ron Forbes' advice, what did she feel? She could feel the vibration of the music which she could not hear. She could feel the higher drum from the waist up, yes student, and the lower one from the waist down. So Forbes repeated the exercise and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. So what did Forbes do? He repeated the same exercise and very soon Evelyn discovered that वो म्यूज़िक की वाइब्रेशन जो है, म्यूज़िक की जो सेंस, जो डिफरेंट नोट्स है, ऑलराइट, म्यूज़िक की जो डिफरेंट वाइब्रेशंस है वो डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी में फील कर पा रही थी. उन वाइब्रेशंस को वो अट्रैक्ट कर पा रही थी, नॉट थ्रू हर ईयर्स स्टूडेंट्स, थ्रू हर अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी. समझ गए? मतलब वो म्यूज़िक को सुन तो रही थी, मतलब अपने ईयर्स से नहीं, सेंस कर रही थी थ्रू हर अदर parts of our body by catching the vibration of the music. So I had learned to open my mind and body to sounds and vibration. Actually what did Evelyn start to do? She started to open her mind. She started to open her body. Means वो सारे साउंड्स और वाइब्रेशंस जो आते थे वो अपने कानों से नहीं बल्कि अपनी माइंड से, अपनी बॉडी के पार्ट्स से उनकी वाइब्रेशंस को पकड़ने की कोशिश करती थी, फील करती थी. ऑलराइट, सो दिस वाज द गिफ्ट गिवन टू हर बाय गॉड. द रेस्ट वाज शेयर डिटर्मिनेशन. और जो रेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द वर्क थी, इट वाज नेचुरली हार्ड वर्क फॉर हर टू बिकम अ सो फेमस multi-percussionist, but Evelyn was hard-working girl and as she always had determination, yes, to make her career in music, as I had already told you beforehand. So she continued doing her hard work. She never looked back. From that point onwards, she toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her लाइफ. तो वो टूर करती थी यूनाइटेड किंगडम में यूथ ऑर्केस्ट्रा के साथ. दैट टाइम शी वाज 16 एंड देन व्हेन शी एंटर्ड दिस एज ऑफ 16 Evelyn डिसाइड कर चुकी थी दैट टू मेक म्यूज़िक, वो अपनी म्यूज़िक को ही अपनी लाइफ बनाएगी. शी ऑडिशन फॉर द रॉयल एकेडमी ऑफ म्यूज़िक, ऑलराइट स्टूडेंट्स, and scored one of the highest marks in the history of academy. In the history of academy, she scored the highest mark. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo. फिर ऑर्केस्ट्रा के साथ बैठ के म्यूज़िकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट चलाती तो थी वो पहले, फिर बाद में ये ऑर्केस्ट्रल वर्क को छोड़ के वो खुद अकेली ही सोलो परफॉर्मेंस म्यूज़िकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट को बजा के देती थी. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. So at the end of 3 years, जितने भी म्यूज़िक एकेडमीज़ के टॉप अवार्ड्स थे, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा Evelyn को मिल चुके थे. So and for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. So naturally Evelyn knew very well that what she was doing. Yes, she knew that if anybody works hard, and if anybody knew where that particular person is going to, where he was leading his life to, towards which goal, and he was determined to achieve that goal, so naturally anybody could become prosperous, and she got and anybody could get success in life, and she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist with the mastery of some 1,000 instruments. That means you can understand, children, she was a world famous percussionist with having a mastery of 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. Naturally, it is very very surprising, as like shocking to watch Evelyn को देखना कि वो किस तरीके से effortlessly music बजाती है without hearing. Because she could, what children, she could hear music not with the help of her ears which were impaired, but she could hear music by catching the vibrations of the sound through the other parts of her body. Now in our 2-hour discussion she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give me trouble. She laughed. तो जब वो डिस्कशन कर रही थी बार बार इवलिंग यही बोल रही थी कि जो मेन होते हैं वो अगर बुशी होंगे, बियर्ड्स अगर बहुत बुशी होते हैं तो वो अनकंफर्टेबल फील करती है, और कहते हुए शी लाफ्ड. Now it is not just watching the lips, it is the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with the Scottish light. तो वो सिर्फ लिप्स को ही वॉच नहीं करती थी, वो पूरे फेस को वॉच करती थी, स्पेशली द आईज ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर म्यूजिशियन जिसकी म्यूजिक वो सुनने की कोशिश करती थी. माई स्पीच इज क्लियर बिकॉज आई कुड हियर टिल आई वॉज 11, शी सेज, बट दैट डजंट एक्सप्लेन हाउ शी मैनेज टू लर्न French and master basic Japanese. So again Evelyn is trying us to say that her speech was clear because she could hear till 11 years of age, but still it was an very astonishing to find out कि फिर भी वो किस तरीके से manage की to learn French and got master basic Japanese. As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. तो as for music, Evelyn यही बोल रही है that music pours in every part of her body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. She wants to say that music tingles in, उसके स्किन को में गुदगुदी लाती है, चीक बोन्स में और हेयर में, मतलब साउंड की वाइब्रेशंस जो हम फील नहीं कर सकते हैं. एक म्यूज़िक जब बजती है, जो साउंड वो प्रोवाइड करती है, उसकी वाइब्रेशन चारों तरफ एयर में फैल जाता है, बट वी आर नॉट एबल टू कैच दोज वाइब्रेशंस ऑफ साउंड, बट Evelyn used to. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. वो बोलती है, Evelyn is saying that when she plays xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her finger. जो साउंड है उसको स्टिक से उड़ के, मतलब xylophone में जो म्यूजिकल स्टिक्स है उसमें से साउंड निकलती वाली साउंड जो है, वो उसकी जो वाइब्रेशन है वो उड़ कर उसके फिंगर टिप्स पे स्टिक कर जाते थे, अटक जाते थे. बाय लीनिंग अगेंस्ट द ड्रम शी कैन फील द रेजोनेंस फ्लोइंग इनटू हर बॉडी. और जब कोई ड्रम के ऊपर वो लीन करती थी, ड्रम बीट से जो साउंड आती थी, उसकी जो साउंड वाइब्रेशंस होती थी, वो उसकी बॉडी उसको फील कर पाती थी. सो यू कैन से ऑन अ वुडन प्लेटफॉर्म शी रिमूव्स हर शूज सो दैट द वाइब्रेशंस पास थ्रू हर बेयर फीट एंड अप हर लेग्स. वुडन प्लेटफॉर्म में जब वो जाती थी परफॉर्म करने, Evelyn would not wear shoes so that जो म्यूज़िकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट की जो साउंड वाइब्रेट होती थी वो उसके बेयर फीट और उसके लेग्स तक पहुँचे. So children, not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. Evelyn also, जब वो परफॉर्मेंस, सोलो परफॉर्मेंस करती है, वो अपने ऑडियंस को डिलाइट भी करती है, खुश भी रखती है. In 1991 she was presented with the Royal फिलहार्मोनिक सोसाइटीज प्रेस्टिजियस सोलोइस्ट ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड। तो 1991 में इवलिन गॉट दिस अवार्ड, रॉयल सोसाइटीज प्रेस्टिजियस सोलोइस्ट ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड, सेज मास्टर परक्यूशनिस्ट जेम्स ब्लेड। और ये किसने कहा? मास्टर percussionist James Blade. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels. So what did that percussionist James Blade give opinion for Evelyn? That God may have taken her hearing, कि God Evelyn से उसकी hearing power ले चुके थे, वो deaf थी, लेकिन in return कुछ extraordinary thing God ने Evelyn को दिया था। क्या दिया था? That जो हम आम आदमी जिसके पास हियरिंग पावर है, जिसके जो डेफ नहीं है, ऑलराइट, ऐसा such a human being can only hear music, but for Evelyn she used to feel the music more deeply, more in depth than any of us. As I told you, how? By feeling the vibration of the sound, yes, coming through that particular instrument at that particular moment and through all the parts of her body. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. इसलिए वो अपनी म्यूजिक को इतनी ब्यूटीफुली एक्सप्रेस करती, क्योंकि वो म्यूजिक को हार्टिली महसूस करती थी. Evelyn confesses that she is something of an work alcoholic. I haven't just got to work, often harder than classical music, but the rewards are enormous. Apart from the regular consult, Evelyn also gives free तो Evelyn कह जा रही है कि she is work alcoholic, means she loves working and working. Alright, so naturally because of her efforts, hard work, apart from giving regular concerts, Evelyn फ्री कॉन्सर्ट्स भी देती है, प्रिजन में जाके, हॉस्पिटल्स में जाके, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. शी ऑल्सो गिव्स हाई प्रायोरिटी टू क्लासेस फॉर यंग म्यूजिशियंस. जो यंग म्यूजिशियंस है उनको इंस्पायर करती है, उनको सिखाती है. एंड रिचलिन ऑफ बीथोवन फंड फॉर डेफ चिल्ड्रन सेज दैट शी इज़ अ शाइनिंग इंस्पिरेशन फॉर डेफ चिल्ड्रन. तो एंड रिचलिन बीथोवन फंड फॉर डेफ चिल्ड्रन, उन्होंने भी कहा था कि Evelyn जो है एक इंस्पिरेशन है फॉर द डेफ चिल्ड्रन. दे सी दैट देयर इज nowhere दैट दे कैन नॉट गो. तो Evelyn को देखकर ऐसे डेफ चिल्ड्रन को पता चल जाता है, उनको समझ आती है कि ऐसे कोई भी चीज़ नहीं है, एक ऐसी कोई भी जगह नहीं है वर्ल्ड में जहाँ वो जा नहीं सकते हैं. मतलब इन द अदर सेंस कि अगर वो चाहे तो किसी भी लिमिट्स को क्रॉस कर सकते हैं. Yes, though they are impaired, though they have disabilities, yes, though they are challenged, special children of God, but still if they wish, they could achieve anything in the world, they could achieve any aim of life. So Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. मतलब Evelyn Glennie को उतना सब कुछ सक्सेस प्रॉस्पेरिटी मिल चुका था अपनी लाइफ में, जितना कि उससे ज़्यादा डबल एज के लोगों को भी मिला नहीं होगा. तो एट अ वेरी यंग एज Evelyn Glennie is in a very successful stage of life. She is very prosperous and a very famous musician, being impaired. She could not, though she was deaf. She has brought persecution to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. वो परसिक्यूशन को ऑर्केस्ट्रा के अंदर लाई, इंक्लूड की, और डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करने के बाद सबको पता चला कि ऑर्केस्ट्रा में उसकी म्यूज़िक भी बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट साउंड कर सकती है. शी हैज़ गिवन इंस्पिरेशन टू दोज हु आर हैंडीकैप्ड. जिन लोग हैंडीकैप्ड हैं उनके लिए Evelyn एक इंस्पिरेशन है. पीपल हु लुक टू हर एंड से इफ शी कैन डू इट, शी कैन डू इट, आई कैन. तो जितने भी डिजेबल लोग हैं Evelyn को देख के ये बोलने लग गए हैं कि अगर Evelyn कर सकती है तो हम भी क्यों नहीं. एंड नॉट द लीस्ट शी हैज़ गिवन एनर्मस प्लेजर. और ये अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस Evelyn हैज़ गिवन लॉट्स ऑफ जॉय, लॉट्स ऑफ प्लेजर टू मिलियंस ऑफ पीपल थ्रू हर, yes, through her career in music. Thank you children for being with me. Stay safe at home and take care of yourself.